All right. Hello, hello. Oh my God. Okay. So this is the first tarot reading. This is the 888 portal. I have so many YouTube inspirations and so many people in my life who have inspired me to make this video. And today is the day that it happens. So we are going to do an 888 Lionsgate abundance portal reading and see what is in store for the collective. What is it that we need to focus on? What is it that we need to let go? What is it that we need to allow ourselves to receive? We're going to get all that right here. Also, look at this beautiful chain, uh, hand chain. Yesterday, I went to one of my sister's friend's house and I saw it on the ground and I was like, oh, somebody left their chain. And he was like, oh, actually, I've been trying to find the owner for that for months and they couldn't find it. And so he was like, you can have it. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, so this is our tarot deck. My mom just got me this. This is the Fool, or that's just the card. This is the gold foil tarot. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. These are what my friends call the OG decks. We got Flower Therapy and Moonology. And I am going a million miles a minute. So let's take a breath together. Deep inhale and exhale. And if you haven't read this book, everybody go check out the Audacity Experience, or the Experience as well, but the Audacity Experiment, Chris Corsini. It is an experiment once, or it is an experience once you put the experiment into practice. Whew, it's incredible, absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. I hope I get to see him, meet him, work with him, everything one day. So yeah, so we are going to start. I'm just gonna open the decks and get them out and ready for us. And so right now you can start to just, what I like to do when I do readings for people is to just have them state their name, where they were born, and what it is, and their birthday. Their name, where they were born, their birthday, and what it is that they're asking for, or what is it that they want to receive, or just bringing in to mind your guides, your anything that you work with, like using this time as a time to connect with what you want to get out of this reading and who you want to connect with. I got my business cards in here. These were my first business cards I ever made, and I'm still using them because I bought so many when I got them. What am I doing? I'm in my beautiful friend. I am in my beautiful best friend Stephanie's house right now. She is away on what is she doing? She's at a festival right now, and I'm staying at her place, and I'm creating my first video, my first tarot video here. First, these are oracle cards, and these are tarot cards. All right. Taking a deep breath in, exhale, deep inhale, and exhale. All right. Let's get into it. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to cry. So we are going to start. So I'm going to call 3, 3, and 3, but we'll let the universe do whatever the universe wants. All right. So, all right, universe, what do you have to say for this 888 Lionsgate portal for myself and for the collective included? We are open to receiving your messages. Oh, there they are. We are grateful for all of the messages that you pour out, and thank you. Look at, did you see that fly? Thank you, 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 thank you. That is from Evelise. She, that way of saying thank you, you can say 10 thank yous in a span of like 5 seconds. Thank you, 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 thank you. And yeah, so that's from Evelise. I love her and she's amazing. And so I use that to get in 100 thank yous a day. You just throw that in a few times a day and gratitude is showered all around. All right, the deck said focus. Focus. You see? Where attention goes, energy flows. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave them unflipped for right now, and I'm going to get the 3 from here. Oh, look at my nails and my rings. You probably already saw them with when I showed you the chain, but I should do a nail tour and a ring tour because I got this from Najla. She's amazing. Got this from a beautiful woman I met. Like all of these mostly came from people. Some of them I got for myself, but so grateful. Okay, let's get our 3 messages from the moon deck. This is all of the moon phases and all of the astrological signs. All right, in this 8-8 Lionsgate portal, what do you have to say? What do you have to share? What do we need to release? What do we need to work on? What do we have coming our way? Thank you, universe. We are so grateful. I'm so thankful. I feel like you were trying to come out, but if you want to come out again because you weren't confident enough. And see, that happens to us. Sometimes we like peek ourselves out and then, I'm not confident enough. Sometimes we'll peek ourselves out and then we'll be afraid or we'll get insecure. Oh my God. And wow, that was 3 right there. And it'll push us right back in, you know? So be confident, even if you don't feel it sometimes. I'm a big believer in fake it till you make it. That's really what affirmations are all about. You kind of just like speak it, whatever it is for you, into existence. This is a flower deck. This came from Patricia, which in hand I think came from her mom. Rest in peace. Love you so much. I'm so grateful for this deck. This deck is beautiful. This is amazing. Patricia's mom got this one, and through Patricia, then my mom gave me this one, and then I bought this one. This is like my trilogy. This is my trilogy of decks. I love this. Powerful, powerful women and lineage within these decks right here. Ooh. So maybe that might be a message. You have powerful lineage, powerful powerful mothers, powerful grandmothers, powerful women, powerful maidens, because we are not all having babies out here, okay? All right, let's get our final 3 messages for this Lionsgate portal. I had to check if it was still recording. Hopefully the audio is okay because I don't think I turned it on. I think it might, I don't know. We'll see. Fuck. It's okay. Oh, okay. There we go. This is I don't know if I already said it. This is an angel flower oracle deck. So we've got angels and all the, okay, we'll take it. Shoot. Okay, we're going to put that one back because that was a little obnoxious. Let's get a little bit cleaner, clear, under control. This is not. A lot of messages, a lot of energy, a lot of power within this deck and within this reading. There we go. Final one. Boom. All right. So putting our decks to the side and let's get on with this reading. Thank you guys for being here. And I will put the timestamp jump if you want to skip all of this. Or wait, I should have said that before. We'll figure this out. Okay. So, wow, these cards are so beautiful. Okay, so maybe I should show them to you first. All right, so we've got the death card. People see the death and they get all nervous. It could mean physical death sometimes. Rest in peace if it does within your life. It was within my life. I just lost somebody very important to me, but it doesn't always mean physical death. It means, here, even on this card, transformation, ending of a cycle, time, what does that say? Necessary change. So it's really just the death of the old way, death of something that you used to, the old way of life, like life as you know it. It is death in that way. And which can sometimes be really shaky and can sometimes be a lot, but it's not a bad thing. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation. We love the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you got it handed. There's something a gift is being handed to you. Then we've got the Empress. Yes, okay, we are all standing in our Empress energy. Look at this. We are feeling confident. We are feeling strong. We are feeling ready for whatever this life has for us, because it's not always rainbows and butterflies, but no matter what it is, no matter what is coming at us, we are ready, we are strong, and we are stable. Absolutely. Be happy with the results of your actions. Ooh, they all have little messages. This is the first time I'm using this deck. Growth always means leaving something behind. Ooh. The time is right to take action on your ideas. See, that's also what this one is. An idea could be being handed to you on a platter. So it's not always money or something physical. An idea could be handed to you on a silver platter. And it's like, take action. And that's what this video is right here. I had the idea. Stephanie just left for the music festival. And I was like, I should make a YouTube video. I should do it. And I just did it. I just did it. It's the 888 portal. I just watched the Chris Corsini abundance activation. And it's like, just do the thing. Just do the thing. Okay? All right. Let's take another 2 breaths. 3 breaths. All right. We've got balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And we've got emotions are running high. Super moon. And I guess we could talk. I know I talked a little bit about those before, but it was just me getting sidetracked. We'll come back to everything. Now we've got share the message of love, daffodil. So with this one, I always love, if you can, to either incorporate pictures of the flowers that you get in this reading, or if it's possible to go buy these flowers and just like have them in your space, have them in your energy, so this message can be within your energy and it can be a reminder. So share the message of love. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. Our words are spells. My mom always says they call it spelling because they're spells. You know what I'm saying? And she's not wrong. Family harmony. Love this. Me and my sister have been working on our relationship. Your loved ones are a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you. Exactly. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things are just assumptions, and we don't actually know what somebody else is thinking unless we talk about it. And it can be really, really hard, and it can get really heated, and it can get really emotional, but it is always worth talking about, especially when the foundation is love. If there's even an inkling that there is love there, and they show you that there is love there, your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues beside you. Or behind you, not beside you. Maybe beside you. That's an interesting message. You can put them beside you to recognize and become aware of the issues, because that's with us. We have to become aware of when we're becoming triggered, but then choose differently, move differently. So you can walk with the awareness of everything beside you, but it's not in front of you anymore. It is not leading you. It is not the steering wheel anymore. Those past issues, they are not the steering wheel. You are the steering wheel. Your new energy is the steering wheel. And this is not just to be clear, this is not talking about abuse in any form, in any relationship. If there is abuse going on, no, we walk away. We swiftly create that boundary. But we all have family issues. We all have different, viewpoints of how our experiences are. And so If you care and you can feel that the other person cares, embrace their love and put past issues behind you. Uplift your thoughts. Orange lily, exactly. Focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self esteem, and excess weight. Interesting. I've heard about this so many times recently that like we hold a lot of energetic weight. So like obviously there's a lot of like there can be medical things of why we're either holding weight or maybe why we're underweight, not discrediting that. But there's also reasons and evidence of energetic weight that we're holding and storing and experiences being held within the body. And once you start allowing those feelings, experiences, emotions to come to the surface, once you allow yourself to fully feel them, people have recorded losing weight, feeling lighter, and just not even changing their diet or their exercise, just energetically releasing, and it releases excess weight. So that's interesting that that's here because I've been hearing that message a lot recently as well. But focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression and poor self-esteem. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're going to come back to everything as a whole. All right, I'm gonna move these, like, let's see. Let's do that. Here, let's stack them. We'll stack. We'll stack. We'll stack. And then we'll boom, boom, boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll put some crystals over here. All right, I actually don't love that. We're gonna keep those around here. All right, let's get some essential oil and then get into this. Divine spirit guides, gods and goddesses, all beings of light, all ancestors that have our highest good, our highest potential, our most loving potential, our most loving good, our most loving experience, our most light, our most free in mind, only allowing that to enter this space. Creating an energetic shield surrounding us with divine white light, creating a bubble to cast away anything that is not of the highest good for us, anything that is coming to do any harm. We create a bubble and it repels it. We trust in this bubble to repel anything that is not meant for us in our highest journey. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. So, the first message I'm drawn to is this. It is a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. This is a message that I say often in all of my yoga classes, and the sentiment, what is the sentence specifically, is if you are feeling like you cannot take it anymore, then give. We don't always need a plan. Sometimes we just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. When you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are feeling like you cannot take it anymore, whatever it is in your life, whatever it is for you, give. Give. Whether that's something physical, whether that's a gift to someone, whether that's a kind word or a compliment to someone, whether that's making a meal for someone, whether that's writing a kind and thoughtful letter to someone. Maybe that's creating a picture for someone. Maybe that's just listening to someone, giving your most valuable resource, which is your time. Maybe you're giving your time to someone. Maybe you're giving your time to yourself. Maybe you're giving your time to yourself. It's time to stop taking more in and thinking, I need more, I need more. How can I get more? How can I get more? What else more? What else more? What else more? And it's time to give. It's time to give. It's time to release. It's time to shed. So finding whatever resonates in that. How do you take that? What you will feel in these messages, certain words, certain sentences, it will hit you and it'll be like, oh, exactly. That's the one. And some messages will hit you and you'll be like, I don't think that one's for me. And it happens, and because this is a collective reading, this is for so many people that are going to watch this, hopefully, this is my first reading, but I am, whether or not they watch it or not, I am pulling on so many people's energy. So where in that did you feel a message that went, yes? Is it time for you to give to others, or is it time for you to give to yourself? Or is it time to do both? Honestly, dude. Okay, next message. The death. We already talked about this one a little bit in the beginning, but damn. Okay, so this is actually telling me to not steer away from the actual death that everybody is fearful of. This is telling us to face death in the face. Look at it straight on. Know that it is the only thing in this life that is guaranteed for all of us. Death is what makes this life so precious. Death is what reminds us to live every day to our fullest extent and with our fullest authenticity. That is what death is reminding us. We steer away from it. And even I, in the beginning of this, wanted to steer away from it and think of all the other meanings it can have. Transformation, this, that. It can mean that, and it does mean that. But it also means we might be losing people important to us, we might be losing people important to us, whether that's just they're not in our timeline anymore and they're still on this plane of existence, but they're not in our existence, or we are physically losing people. I have physically lost someone, many people throughout these last couple years. Giving yourself permission to face it all, to face it all, to face it all. This one. And there's so many other signs on these cards. So if you want to look or zoom in and you pick up on maybe the number 4 is meaningful to you. Maybe I think this is Scorpio. Maybe that's meaningful to you. The triangle upside down. I think this means the elements. I don't know which element correlates, but pull messages that mean something for you as well. The Empress. Be happy with the results of your actions. So this is something that in this book he was talking about a little bit. Maybe I can even find it really quick because I just read it. He was talking about how whether or not you like the fruit of your action, it is all an energetic contribution. Okay, here it is. Acceptance of where we allow acceptance of where we are allows us to take ownership over our creative power, and that ownership allows us to pivot. We can't go anywhere if we avoid looking at where we are currently. Acceptance alone will begin to open any blocked energy. It'll invite in awareness of what needs to change and allow you to channel through new ideas, energies, and intentions. Avoidance won't. Read that again. These are his little notes. I love it because it's invited me to like write all in the book. Acceptance of where we are allows us to take ownership of our creative power, and that ownership allows us to pivot. We can't go anywhere if we avoid looking at where we are currently. Acceptance alone will begin to open any blocked energy. It'll invite in awareness of what needs to change and allow us to channel through new ideas, energies, and intentions. Avoidance won't. Where was the other part? I'll just go from here. Maybe we feel amazing. Maybe we built something beautifully aligned and it's meant to be ours. Awesome. I'm sure we have a few of these things in our lives. Maybe we feel like we've put in a lot of effort, but nothing really changed. We're not any happier and we're wondering why the fuck we put so much into something. We might obsess about the waste of time, energy, money, everything. But regardless of the outcome, it's the result of our energetic contribution. If what's in front of you feels expansive and brings peace, flow, joy, you're likely building towards something that was truly meant for you. If it feels bumpy, rough, and draining, you might be barking up the wrong tree. Some friction is okay. It helps nudge us in the right direction. It shapes new ideas, and we find solutions that lead us toward aligned success. But friction every day, all day, that's keeping you in a state of constant turbulence, stress, and frustration is not the vibe, babe. Something is off. You either need to pivot how you're doing it or pivot what you're doing and try something entirely new. It's important to review what we're getting back from all we're giving. We invest our time, focus, energy, actions, money, love, and momentum into people and processes, and then we get a result, whether we're pleased with that result or not. The mechanism works. Investment equals results, both good or bad. That's the takeaway. Okay, I could read this whole book to you right now, but just get this book, The Audacity Experiment, dive in. It's incredible. It's incredible. Stand in your Empress energy. Be happy with the results of your actions. No matter what that is, just take ownership of it and then make a new choice. We're going to go to uplift your thoughts now. Make a new choice to uplift your thoughts. It is easy. It is easy to get drained in the negativity of this world because it is so prominent. It is so available. It is so there. You know what's not easy? You know what's difficult? You know what people think is naivety and is actually a skill? It is these positive thoughts. It is keeping your energy high. You know what is not readily available in this world? Positivity. You know what is not readily available in this world? Optimism. You know what is not readily available in this world? People choosing their joy, people choosing life, people speaking life into each other. You look like the wild one, the crazy one. This is another one. He's got a thing. Just go read this book. It's talking about how people explain people who are like free and doing their thing, like, oh my god, they've really lost their mind. And it's like, okay. Okay, because oh my god, to lose your mind, you find freedom. Because your mind is conditioned with these systems that have been put to work to keep you small, to keep you thinking the negativity, to keep you in the negative thought patterns, to keep you in the negative systems. Okay, when you start to uplift your thoughts, when you start to reroute your brain, your life starts to change before you. Because whether or not we are speaking, our words are affirmations no matter what. When I was struggling the deepest, when I was struggling my hardest with my depression and my anxiety, I was just talking about this with my friend Elijah. I was speaking words of affirmation into myself, but words of negativity. I would wake up every day and say, this is how I'm always going to feel. I hate the way that I feel. I want to die. I don't want to be here, and I'm always going to feel this way. These feelings are cemented into my life. I would say those things on repeat. And so, of course, every day I felt worse. Of course, every day I saw something else to bring me down. Of course, every day I found another reason that, of course, I'm going to feel like this forever. Of course, everything was, of course, this is nothing There was no light, there was no, but now, as I have shifted my thoughts, as I have continuously practice speaking life into myself, practice speaking life into the earth, into others, into my work, into what I do, into what I enjoy. As I've practiced that, oh my God, that is where the true joy came from. Through the practice. That is where the belief came from. That is where this light, this joy came from. It came from intentionally uplifting my thoughts, uplifting the way that I move through the world, the way that I move in myself. Bro, emotions are running high wherever you are, whatever you're doing. In this 8-8 portal or whatever, whenever you're watching this, emotions are running high. There's a lot circling. We are all going through shedding, releasing, and receiving. We're receiving new upgrades while we are being, torn apart. The things that we used to hold on to so tightly, they are being so effortlessly let go. They are being left behind. They are one after the other. They're being scraped off, scraped off, scraped off. And as that's happening, we are also simultaneously being filled with new thoughts, new ideas, new energetic frequencies. It's all happening at once. So of course, you might feel a little tired. You might feel a little, you might even be physically sick. You might be going through it a bit, okay? So take extra care of yourself. Balance spirituality and practicality. So show up for yourself in meditation and in the ways of speaking those words of affirmation to yourself, but also practically. Are you eating nourishing foods? Are you drinking enough water? Are you moving your body in ways that feel good, in ways that nourish your body? Balancing both, balancing the who, the spiritual and the woo woo that everybody calls it, and balancing that is just as important as eating nourishing foods. Speaking to yourself in the mirror and telling yourself you are powerful, you are confident, you can do this no matter what comes up, you have this in the bag, babe. Like speaking like that to yourself in the mirror and getting the right amount of vegetables, they're on the same level of importance to get yourself to the frequency that you want to be living on. Like they both matter. They both, and not one doesn't matter more than the next. Like all of the ways that we show up for ourselves spiritually, the ways that we care for ourselves, that matters just as much as going on the walk and getting 8 hours of sleep, you know? And so doing all, and like, it's a flip flop. So like whichever one, like maybe you always get your 8 hours of sleep and maybe you eat your nourishing foods and maybe you are so on par and disciplined with those, but maybe you talk like shit to yourself. Maybe you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, you still haven't done enough and you've never done enough. And yeah, you ran these many miles and you did this and you accomplished this, but you still need to do more. Maybe that's how you're talking to yourself, and that's keeping your energy down, that's keeping your frequency down, that's keeping you not able to go past the glass ceiling. So like being mindful of both sides and really working on balancing them, bringing them to a harmonious balance. And I feel like that was somewhere here. Oh, well, harmony, because everything might not always be, I'm doing 3 days of this and 3 days of this, but you can find a harmony. You can find a, what is it? Uh, a synergy. Okay. Like it, it is possible. And like, just giving yourself that time to figure it out. What works for you? What feels good for you? All right. All right. Give rather than take. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, it's time to take action on your ideas. Prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation. Okay, so yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. So beginnings, pioneering, leading, ambitions. So believing in yourself. Be happy with the results of your actions. So taking those actions and then just being happy with them, letting it go, balancing, sitting, breathing. Okay, so we're taking that action. We're being happy with those results. we have this energy, emotions running high all the time. Just this is just above, and it's the moon, so it's up there. We have death and transformation, so we're moving into new cycles. We're possibly letting go of people on this physical plane. We are sharing our messages of love. So whatever you are feeling, if you have a compliment that person. If something is coming up and you want to share it, put it into this world, put that love into this world, uplift your thoughts. So if you are thinking all of these beautiful things about someone else and you haven't thought a beautiful thing about yourself, catch yourself in that. Look at yourself in the mirror. Find something to be proud of. Find something to find beautiful. There are so many, okay, babe? There are so many. Balance your spirituality and practicality. Giving rather than taking. And I think this is the culmination of it. So we've got our emotions running high and family harmony. Our family is our foundation. And your family can be friend family. It can be blood family. It can be chosen family. Our family is whatever family means to you. And within family dynamics, because there is so much familiarity there, and because you are constantly changing, growing, adapting, and transforming, and your family isn't always there to see those changes, those adaptations, those transformations, they still view you as those previous versions of yourselves. And you still view them possibly as previous versions of themselves subconsciously. And so when you get together, it is inevitable that emotions will be running high. Okay. And so right now, I think we are focusing on really bringing love into our family dynamics so that we can bring love out into the world, because we all know if our foundation is shaky, the whole house crumbles. But if we get our foundation strong, if our family harmony is strong, even with the emotions running high, we can bring beauty into this world. We can bring love into this world. We can find what brings us joy and bring that joy to others. Ooh, I think that is the culmination of this message. I am so happy that I did this. I am so grateful for you. Don't forget to buy the Audacity Experiment by Chris Corsini. I will show you the decks that I used. We've got the Oracle deck from Yasmin Boland, and then we've got the Gold Foil Tarot, and then we've got the Flower Oracle. All right. Thank you guys so much. This is so exciting. Oh my god. Did I almost burn my hair? Probably. Bye. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day.